Hello,
Hi.
how are you?
Thus highly favored and visiting the court of the Honorable J. Cedric Simpson.
Hey, all right. How much is owing on this?
Rent to retain is $584.39. Court costs are $192 for a total of $776.39, Your Honor.
All right, we're at the same spot. All right, Ms. Banks, how are we going to get this paid?
Your Honor, the park owes me for having trees,
Oh, that's right.
and I have asked.
Did you talk to Ms. Dornbush?
She did call me, asked me to take in copies of my receipt.
Did you do that?
Of where I made the payment for the tree, which is their property, and they were.
All right, you took those into the office?
I did.
All right, counsel, you know anything about that or?
I do, Your Honor. I do have a receipt from 2022 where it looks like Ms. Banks did remove trees. However, I don't have any documentation from Ms. Banks reporting the trees in 2022 in the first place. I did have correspondence from her dating back in 2017, actually 2016 through 2017, regarding the trees that were handled and taken care of, and confirmation receipt from Ms. Banks that everything looked good back in May of 2017. As far as the tree removal in 2022, my client has no documentation, and we even went as far as contacting the previous manager who still works within the same parent company. We went as far as contacting them to confirm that nothing was ever brought up in 2022 regarding the trees. So where it stands now, we never received notice, and Ms. Banks removed the trees without approval from landlord.
For 10 years, 15 years, Your Honor, I asked the office to cut the trees down. I have copies of where the trees were on my roof of my modular home, also on the roof of my shed. It were holes. I have pictures to show where the trees were on my home. And I did ask them for 10 to 15 years for the removal of the trees. So I have pictures. I have.
Let me ask this. How much are you claiming for the tree removal?
Trees were $750, $775 is what I paid. I have the bank receipt. I have a receipt.
Okay. All right. And plaintiff's position is that there was no prior knowledge or anything regarding the removal of the trees.
Correct, Your Honor.
That's
Hold on, Ms. Banks. So, do you have, Ms. Banks, photos of the condition of the trees at that time? You have those? Did you supply that to them also or no?
She asked for the receipt.
No, she did. Okay, and I guess, counsel, my question would be, if the trees were in such a condition that Ms. Banks is saying that she got approval to do it because of the trees. Would it be helpful if, to another analysis by the plaintiff, if she were to get you the photos?
Your Honor, I went back with my client. They looked through documentation, and we even, again, contacted the manager at the time to see if there was any maybe verbal communication of this. And to our knowledge, there was no notice. In 2017, Ms. Banks did write us a letter regarding the trees, in which my client went out and remedied the situation in May of 2017. And on that same document, it says resident said everything was fine. So at that time in 2017, Miss Banks did submit proper documentation to us. As far as the 2022 removal, we have no documentation supporting that. Further, we're
But the trees weren't taken. The trees weren't taken out, right? I mean, it's not like they removed the whole trees. They were cutting back the trees, right?
Correct. They were trimmed.
So if in 2017 a tree is cut back, I'm thinking by 2025, and I'm no horticulturalist, but I believe that they'll grow.
Right, but
Right?
my client had no notice of the growth affecting her any further.
So here's what I'll do. I'll set it prior to setting it for trial. For final settlement conference, I'll set that final settlement conference in person, June 2nd, 2026 at 9 a.m. That's an in-person hearing. And then if we need to pursue it to trial, we'll set a date from that date. I'll see if I can get it resolved. Make sure to bring your receipt, because I've not seen them. Bring your receipts and the photos to that hearing on the 2nd. Okay?
May I say something?
I can't. Oh, go ahead.
Okay. The document sent to me, Judge, had another party's name on it. I received your notice.
Yeah, we tried to clarify that the last time. And I understand what you're saying, but I think as I see it, it wasn't going to affect potentially you because you appeared, may have had a bearing on the other case. We took a look at that when you brought that to our attention.
Then honorable judge, if I can state that I've never been late on my rent. It's Isle Farms.
Ms. Banks told me that the last time. Did I have any reason to ever doubt you?
No.
Okay. I believe that you're current on that. I understand what this dispute is. I just want to be able to take a look at it, have all the parties there, and see if we can resolve it prior to trial. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. You have a very blessed weekend. And he's on my sheet. Hello.
How are you?
Think I'm okay.
All right.
All right. Your name?
Adam Bryant.
And he's on my sheet. I just see it. All right. How much is owing?
The total inclusive of court costs is $1,290.75.
All right.
A referral was made to Friend Indeed.
Yeah.
Right. All right.
And from Friends Indeed, that young lady is a blessing. And I don't know what I did to deserve her, but she come down here and met me here to bring me a check for $1,320.75 that I can either A, turn over to the courts. When I get back to my neighborhood, I can put it in their drop box and
Is it made to Sile Farms?
made to Sile Farms from Friends Indeed.
All right. And how much is it?
$1,320.75.
Fantastic.
I'm very pleased.
Good things happen.
Absolutely.
I always say that the important thing is when we receive that blessing at some point in life, we just pass it along.
The most important thing is that listen to you when you said, just calm down, have a good weekend. Everything will be all right. And you know what? Everything was all right.
That it worked out. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to adjourn this case out to the 29th, 2026 at 1 p.m. I'll set that. You get that directly to the landlord. They'll be paid in full. They'll dismiss it, and then you're all set.
Oh, so I don't get to come back on the 29th?
You don't have to come back.
It's my birthday, Judge. Could you
Is it your birthday?
give me a birthday present? I'll come back for that.
Yeah, Alan's got it. All right. Well, happy birthday to you.
Thank you so much.
All right. Take care of
Have a great weekend.
you. Sile Farms versus Paula Clark. Sir, thank you so much for that and helping her out. I do appreciate that.
My mother raised a good boy.
Yes, she did.
Hi,
Hello. Who are you?
I'm Paula Clark, and this is my son, Anthony.
Okay. You're gonna do the talking, right?
I'm gonna do some talking
You gonna let him talk?
this time.
I don't want to hear him. No, I'm kidding. All right. What is plaintiff's claim in this case?
Total inclusive of court costs is $3,566.99, Your Honor.
All right.
And I don't dispute.
Okay. You're not.
But because you explained to me that because he wasn't under bankruptcy, that someone still has to pay it. And I did say I did have $2,000, but they got a turn off notice for DTE, so I did pay $6. I have to look at my phone. $665, so they wouldn't lose power because my husband has a hospital bed that goes up and down.
Got it.
So, and he was in the hospital and I had to miss work. So I did not get a paycheck this week to put that money back with the $1,335 that I do have. But he did reach out to Hawk and they gave him some information, which I'm not aware of.
Okay.
Did do the SDR for them for
Have you gotten an answer back on the SCR?
no, but you have the tracking number.
Yes, we have all that. Okay. So go ahead. What do you want to tell?
I contacted Hawk Wednesday. I didn't get a reply. So I called this morning and they gave me a name for an Nakia from Friends Indeed that will be calling me hopefully today. And someone named Shira from Faith in Actions that I'm waiting on a phone call.
Okay. So they referred you out to Friends Indeed and Faith in Action.
Yes.
All right. So and you got $1,335
Correct.
you can pay to the landlord.
Yes.
Okay. So why don't you get the $1,335 over to the landlord? We're going to be about 22 something off, I think, if my math is clear. All right. So you pay the $1,335. I get having to deal with the electric. I understand that. Okay. You got to pay that by Monday or by Tuesday the 26th.
When I leave today, I'll go
Go and do it. Okay.
order,
That's fine.
drop it in the drop box because I think the office is not open today.
Okay. Now, so then my question is,
And June's rent will be paid on time.
got it. Okay. This back balance though, when's the next time that a payment can be made on that? Can a payment be made next week on that or no?
I don't know what they're.
What they're gonna come up with?
Yeah.
Correct. Okay. So and it was Friends Indeed and Faith in Action, right?
Yes.
Okay. So here's what I'll do. Get that $1,335 to them. I will adjourn this out 1 week to the 29th, 2026 at 1 p.m. Okay. Now, just to make you aware of what I may do on that date is I may issue a judgment, and that's solely to lock the figure in place and then try to give you time to get that worked out with Friends Indeed and whatever. It's going to be delayed. Okay.
Okay. And I have a question. I need something showing that I was here today for my job so I don't get points because last week I got 3 points because I didn't go to work.
Do you want me to write something?
Please and thank you.
I don't know if she was here. Wait, what's it? All right.
I seen you via Zoom.
Right. You the tape. No, I'm kidding. So
I mean, I did give them the summons from last week,
okay.
but I don't have something for today
And you need something just to say that you were here.
that I was here,
That you were here.
so I don't get points.
Well, for this week, let's do it this way because that she was here this week and just put from what do you need a time on there or no?
No, just that I showed up.
We're here. So we'll do that. I'll sign off on that and then include in there that she's scheduled to be back in court on the 29th. So,
Please and thank you.
Your Honor,
yes.
I do have a note that she was present at the first hearing.
Yes. She was here. It's just
It's my job.
yeah. It's not us or anybody else. It's her job.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You want me to bring him down here?
I'm sorry.
I'll have Alan take care of him.
Well, because my husband's been in the hospital twice, they have the position that I had.
Mm-hmm.
They said I'm unreliable.
Oh,
So they took it from me.
all right.
So now I don't get the hours that I was getting.
Look,
So I'm doing the best I can to help them.
ma'am, I don't have a doubt at all about that. Okay. Do me a favor, though.
I'm gonna breathe.
That's it. We will get you that letter. It's gonna work out.
I know it will.
It'll all work out.
Sure will.
And if it becomes easier for you and he can come down, if it becomes easier for you next week, if they give you a hard time, then
Because I'm already scheduled to work.
okay. If they give you a hard time about that, then at least ask if you can appear via Zoom. I'll approve that.
No, I'm gonna come.
You're gonna come down?
I'm coming
All right.
just to see you and Alan.
All right. Yes, man. All right. Okay, so Anna get you taken care of with that, and then we'll be all set. All right. Thank you. You have a blessed weekend.
I will.